manage everyone's
What's up
time
everyone
as
fans और
efficiently
स्वागत
as
है मेरा एक
possible
नई
to
वीडियो में।
maximize the
I
team's
know काफी देर
performance.
हो गई है
This
पिछली
is where
वीडियो
you
को
can
आए
view
हुए,
our
but
current
nevertheless
facilities and
we
the
are back
effects
with
they're having on our
another episode
business.
of
You
F1
can also
2020. Let's
invest some of our
head
cash
down
into
towards the
upgrades to
round
these
5 now.
facilities.
But before that we have a new sponsor to select. I'm thinking of Novus. It is giving us I think 140k. Alright, let's get this into our car now. I think this position will look nice. Alright, let's skip the time. What we have in the timeline now.
As we continue to increase our acclaim, more potential
Okay,
partners
we have
become
a
willing
press
to work
interview
with
with
us.
Will Buxton.
We can now
Let's see what he
approach an
has to ask
additional
for it.
sponsor from the corporate tab.
Yeah, I know.
Here we are in the HQ of our newest Formula One team. We've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump straight in. What are your predictions for your team going into this season?
I think getting more points and looking after our second.
Let's talk about your new second driver. How are they settling in?
Yeah, उसको मजा बहुत आ रहा है इस नई टीम में. I hope he will learn something.
Your team's been picking up points fairly consistently. Do you think you'll be able to become a challenge to the top teams in the future?
That's the goal. But last time हमने point लिए थे तो वो Bahrain Grand Prix था. उसके बाद से तो फिर.
Will your team be going for the Constructors' Championship this season, or just for points?
I think for now, I think we will go for points only. Maybe next
Your
season.
second driver seems to be getting much more comfortable with their car. Have you been focusing on their development?
Of course. That's why he's comfortable.
Well, thanks a lot for inviting us here. It's been fantastic.
Thanks, Will. Alright, let's head toward the race weekend now. We have a Dutch Grand Prix, जो कि इस कैलेंडर में एकदम नया सर्किट है. जैसे कि दो सर्किट नए थे, एक हनोई सर्किट वियतनाम का और एक ज़ैनवॉर्ड सर्किट इन डच ग्रांड प्री. रियल में तो हुआ नहीं, लेकिन हाल ही में हो चुका है. पिछले हफ्ते ही हुआ है, इन विच मैक्स वाज द विनर. व्हाट अ रेस इट वाज. Okay, let's talk about the circuit now. In this circuit, only first and second set are low downforce. We need top speed for that. Two banking zone are there. That really look awesome. I'm telling you. I think we're gonna be changing some of the power unit for the unit.
Time to remind ourselves of our top three.
I think we are
who are
performing well
Hamilton,
in this race.
Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas. And that's it.
Maybe we
Practice
can
is
expect some
officially over.
points in this
Until
session.
next time, goodbye.
In the race session. Let's see where we finish in the qualifying. For now, it's time for the practice 2 now. I'm gonna skip all these practice sessions.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Bottas, Vettel, and Max Verstappen. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. You really put a lot of effort into practice today. Are you testing new components?
Yeah, we have to test the new component as we are a
left
new
a lot
team
of
right
paint
now.
on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners?
I think I have never driven this circuit before, so that's why.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
This lap is a 1:15.1.
Alright, let's skip this practice sessions also. बहुत ज़्यादा practice हो गई इन sessions में.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Leclerc, Verstappen, and Sebastian Vettel. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
We need more development, so I'm gonna go for weight redistribution upgrade. We have a more upgrade to line up, like chassis durability and aerodynamics upgrade. Alright, we are here at the qualifying now. Let's see if we can make up to the Q3. The last time we were at the Q3 was the last race. It was a Chinese Grand Prix. If you haven't watched that race, do watch it again. Alright, first turn of the circuit. Clicking on that throttle quickly. Small braking. Then it's a bank corner. I really love this part. Now it's a flat out straight to the throttle now. That's a little of curve. Touching a little bit of brake. Then going into the throttle once again. Then it's a heavy braking zone. A high downforce setup is required for this sector. Now is the first DRS zone. DRS on. Let's complete our second sector. Now heading towards the third sector now. Getting the curve as much as we can. Now it's a full throttle and a bank corner this is. And we will open the DRS once again. Full straight. This will put us in P9. That's a fantastic lap. Alright, we are through to the Q1. But our teammate not. Yes, I knew it. That's what I expected from my teammate. Alright. Second run of qualifying Q. I'm already up to the pace. 400 of a second. 110 now. First sector I have just get better with 700 of a second. I'm 3 times already up. The car has good downforce. That's why I'm gaining much more in the second sector. 4 tenths up on the second sector now. Heading towards the third sector. We are lagging in the top speed. Getting that correctly. Watching the track limit. Hoping DRS at the correct moment. 4 tenths PR. That's more like it. P7. I think that is good enough for qualifying too. That's it. 112 flat out. अब Q3 से तो इतनी उम्मीद है नहीं कि मैं इसमें कुछ अच्छा ही कर दूं. P10 से अगर बेहतर आ गया तो बहुत बढ़िया बात है. But still we're gonna try. Alright. Q3 I'm gonna go for only one run. क्योंकि इतना ज़्यादा इंजन वेस्ट करने का नहीं है मेरे को. Three minutes left in this session. Already all have just put their lap time. It's my time to shine. Okay, 1/10 up in the first sector as compared to other drivers. Oh my god, I was off the pace in the second sector. 4 tenths up. This is not good. I'm losing in a second sector then. Let's see where this puts us in P9.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Bottas, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
As expected, we are P10. Let's fight for the point tomorrow. We are near to the team acclaim level 6. Alright, let's head toward the race now.
It was 35 years ago that the late great Niki Lauda took his 25th and final Grand Prix win here at Zandvoort. He came from 10th on the grid to beat his McLaren teammate Alain Prost by just 0.2 of a second. Well, Zandvoort is a very different circuit today, of course, but still one with an incredible legacy. And we're going to add to that. Welcome along to the 2020 Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout a 2.6-mile lap. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Perez, Stroll, Albon, Sainz, and the captain, Norris, Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon, and Gasly, Kvyat, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Ireland, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Thanks, Jeff. बहुत जरूरी होगा कि हम लोग एक ही स्टॉप में जाएं ताकि हम कुछ पॉइंट इकट्ठा कर सकें। फॉर्मेशन लैप बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रेस के लिए, ताकि मैं अपने टायर को सही टेम्परेचर में ला सकूं और एकदम अच्छा सा स्टार्ट लेके रेस को खत्म कर सकूं। Alright, grid ready.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
And here we go. Great start as compared to the signs there. Now getting the first turn very carefully without damaging our front wing. I think I have damage. Let's check it out. No, thank God. I hit a collision with Perez. I already seen that. Bank corner now. That's the fun part. Getting from the outside of the stroll. No, not enough power to do that. चलो एक पोजीशन तो गेन की, वो भी स्टार्ट में। अब इसको मेंटेन रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है क्योंकि आगे बढ़ना तो मेरे को मुश्किल लग रहा है। All are looking so good in the race.
That's a decent start. Good job.
कार में अभी तक अच्छा पेस नहीं आया, उसका कारण एक ही है, जो लेस रिसोर्स पॉइंट जो कि मेरा टीममेट कमाता है। दैट्स व्हाई इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि एक F1 एक्सपीरियंस को हम लोग टीममेट चुने एज कम्पेयर टू द रूकीज। दे स्टिल नीड टू लर्न अ लॉट। ऑलराइट, लैप 2 आई नीड टू स्किप मोस्ट ऑफ द लैप बिकॉज बस मैं पेस को मेंटेन कर रहा था। लैप 10 नाउ। द फ्रंट लेफ्ट इज डेड ऑलमोस्ट 57%. He's taking much of the rough on this surface. I think we're gonna pit. It's very important to pit now. Okay, we are pitting on lap 10. Get rid of this tire. I think hard will be proper for this race ताकि वो एंड तक जाए। Getting behind the Grosjean. Why? Why he has to be always in front of me? I need to maintain the pace so that I come forward of Sainz when he pitted.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
I know, I'm just saving my energy to take down Carlos. Okay, getting this thing. Fast crosser, thank God. I think Sainz hasn't pitted yet. Lap 12.
Nice work.
Okay, our teammate is pitting now. साइंस से आगे निकलने के चक्कर में हमारी नजरें हट गई, दुर्घटना घट गई, पर हम साइंस से आगे आ ही गए हैं, तो कोई चिंता नहीं। लैंडो नॉरिस इज आउट ऑफ द रेस।
Virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
I hate this BSC. ग्रोजन को 5 सेकंड की पेनल्टी है। बहुत ही बुरा हुआ, McLaren has taken the hit by Lando Norris retirement.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Okay, we are under the way now. Grosjean ahead once again. इस बार को पास करना आसान होगा क्योंकि वो पिट करने वाला है। Now most of the runners are pitting now. इनका long run था।
That's P10. You've moved up into P10.
I know. Lap 17, P10 position. साइंस के टायर एकदम फ्रेश हैं, लेकिन हमारे नहीं। फ्रंट लेफ्ट अभी भी धक्का खाने में है। फ्रंट लैप पूरा 75% हो चुका है एंड वी आर एट द लास्ट लैप। बाकी लैप को मैंने स्किप कर दिया क्योंकि आई वाज जस्ट मेंटेनिंग द पेस थ्रूआउट दोस लैप्स। वी आर एट द लास्ट लैप नाउ। बाकी बोरिंग हो जाता ना आपको दिखाने के लिए, इसलिए मैंने सोचा बाकी को स्किप कर दें। सही बता रहा हूँ, जो टायर मेरी हालत हो गई है बिल्कुल ख़राब हो गई है 75% टायर की वजह से। और साइन जो कि बहुत तेज स्पीड से आ रहा है एंड वी नीड दोस पॉइंट, क्योंकि चाइनीज ग्राउंड प्री में तो ऐसा हो गया था कि अच्छे खासे पॉइंट तो मैंने पूरी लालच की वजह से ऐसे ही उड़ा दिए थे, बट ऐसा नहीं हो सकता। वी नीड दीस पॉइंट वेरी केयरफुली। चेकर्ड फ्लैग इज आउट। हु इज द विनर? लुइस हैमिल्टन इज द विनर। What? Carlos Sainz is now very much close to me. Only the last couple of corners. टेम्परेचर मेंटेन करना बड़ा मुश्किल हो जा रहा है इन टायरों का। Let's see, we will off one day. But this time we just finished in point at P9, at 2 points.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
That's what I call a race. I'm finishing in points. Teammate is the driver of the day.
What a great race then, and what a magnificent victory here at the
No
Dutch
expectation
Grand
more
Prix.
than that.
Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition
They are
today?
the best.
Well, time
What we
management
can
probably
say now.
played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team. And they certainly deserve it.
That's it. Lewis Hamilton is your winner of the Dutch Grand Prix. Thank you guys so much for watching. अगर आप लोगों ने यहाँ तक भी देखा है तो बहुत ज़्यादा thank you आप लोगों का. Do support the channel, like this video and comment down below what you like the most in this video.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next
That's
one.
right. Thanks to everyone, and I will see you in the next race next time.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
Yeah, they should be.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
ऐसे कैसे क्लीनेस नहीं थी यार, पूरी क्लीन मारी है.
Appreciate your time.